Hey guys,
Hey, how's it going? Amy and Chad here.
good to see you.
I'm Chad. She's Amy. Just in case you were confused.
We really wanted to do a vlog on protein because,
Protein.
especially when you're nursing or when you're
Why
pregnant,
protein?
why protein? So, we got some amazing advice when I was pregnant related to nutrition, and that's due to in part because we chose a birth center, but this came from specialized doctors that I just feel really grateful that we got to meet and get advice from.
And
Because this
we
did
also
not come from my general OB and never would have.
right. And we also did something called the Bradley method. You guys have heard of Lamaze as well. The Bradley method is about having a natural birth. So
Yeah, we'll do a vlog on the Bradley
Yeah.
method for sure.
that may be too crazy for some people. Just bear with us. We're going to get to why we chose this. This is one of the things that we learned in the Bradley method. So
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
exactly. So protein. It's probably fairly common knowledge that you want to get about 80 grams, 80 to 100 grams of protein for what they call singleton birth, one baby. And protein is what babies need to develop. It's just the thing that they're using as they're growing in your body. It's the most important thing that they can get is protein. And as you know, when you're pregnant, the things you eat, they are going to take nutrients first. So you want to give them what they need. When you are pregnant with twins, you want to get 100 to 120 grams of protein a day. And protein
it
has
is
been,
a lot.
it's a lot. I say that sometimes. Like, I remember being pregnant and telling people, yeah, I'm trying to get like 120 grams of protein a day. And people would be like, I'm sorry, you're doing what? And I'm like, yeah, it's expensive. And I'm full a lot.
Yeah.
But protein has actually been connected to twin and single births going to full term. It's a huge way that you can try to take your twins to full term.
Mm-hmm.
So when I found out I was pregnant with twins, and kind of the first thing I did is accept that I would have them early, that they'd go to NICU, that I'd probably have a C-section. These are all common beliefs. But when I started doing my research, being someone who lives pretty like naturally, goes to a holistic doctor in my normal life, I was like, well, can I do that stuff with twins? And come to find out, you totally can. So the advice that we got really early on was, if you want your twins to go to full term, you have got to stuff your body with protein.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
Um,
And actually, Dr. Brewer, if you look up this study, he did a study, I believe, in San Francisco where a impoverished community was eating like laundry detergent.
yeah, they were eating
A bunch
non-food
of-
substances.
Yeah, a bunch of pregnant moms were eating really nasty stuff. So he went in and gave them just protein, and probably regular meals, but like protein kind
Yeah,
of
he
value.
slowly changed their diet. Every time
Mhm.
they come in, he give them new instructions on their diet, and he was slowly adding
Right.
protein to their diet.
And he basically eliminated preeclampsia.
Yeah.
So something to think about, like if you're concerned, because with twins, like preeclampsia, kind of their risks go through the roof. To really think about like making sure that your diet has a lot of good protein. Make sure that you have your protein and have as much of it as you can. So we'll get into like some protein here that you can eat and keep yourself full and have beautiful twins.
Yeah. So I was able to carry my twins to 37 weeks, which is not full term. I didn't meet my goal, but it's not too bad. It's only 3 weeks early. Our twins came out about 5.5 pounds
Yeah.
each. And I stayed. Now I have too much weight on me now. Like, that is just a fact. I actually gained, I think, more weight after they came than like extra. I mean, obviously I gained a lot of weight when I was pregnant because they're twins. But anyway, all that to say, I actually stayed really healthy during my pregnancy, and I totally attribute it to the protein. So here are my top 10 suggestions for ways to get protein in your diet and how to try and meet that 100 to 120 grams of protein. I swear this is worth it. Adding a little, like, taking budget from somewhere else, vanity, putting it toward your protein, what you're eating.
Really helps.
It's I can't even tell you how important it was.
Especially when you consider most twin births result in like 20 to 25 weeks, full term for the twins. We can attribute this to the protein for sure.
For sure. Okay, so item number 10: get it early in the day. Don't be like, I'm gonna have like this thing tonight at dinner, so that's gonna help. You have to start really early. I always started with eggs in the morning. I still do today. I got real tired of eggs. I think I was having 3 in every morning.
No, meltdown.
Okay, Mallory.
Meltdown. It's okay, love. Come here. Let's fall asleep.
Sorry. Very distracting, as you guys know. Anyway, so try and get early. Start early. It's a commitment. This is your job. I remember my midwife looking at me. She also had twins. She has 9 kids. 2 of them were twins. 2. She looked at me straight in the eye and she said, Amy, your job is to eat protein. That is your job for the next, at the time was 7 months. She basically
was like, we won't take you as a client unless you have a good diet.
Yeah.
And we would have to like present logs of this is what we ate for the,
Yeah, nutrition's so key. Get it early, treat it like your job, make it a huge priority. Get your spouse on board with this, because when you're sick, and note, this can start in 2nd trimester. This can start when you're not sick anymore. If you're having issues beyond that, I didn't, and I'm really sorry, and I'm probably not the person to go to for that issue. I'm so sorry if you're sick a lot into the 2nd and 3rd trimester.
Yeah,
but it's not too late to start no matter where you are in pregnancy. Start with protein. Get your spouse on board. Get it early in the day. Tip number 9. There are no empty meals. There is no, I'm pregnant, so I want to eat Fruit Loops all day.
So I'm going to eat mac and cheese.
Again, this is a commitment.
I'm going to eat pasta.
Pasta. Which is like, fills you up so bad.
Yeah.
And you're going to know, like, you're going to get full
Carbs
so
are kind
early.
of the enemy on this.
Yeah, you're going to get full really early, especially as you get into end of 2nd trimester, beginning of 3rd. You're going to be full a lot because
I should say empty carbs.
Yeah, so you just
if you have fruits
you don't get to do that. If at the end of the day you've met your goal and now you want to have a brownie, girl, go for it. For real, enjoy that
Treat
brownie.
yourself.
I did this
For sure.
many times. I was like, you know what, I'm pregnant, and I ate 120 grams of protein today,
I
and
deserve
somehow
this.
I'm not full.
And I'm fat right now.
But you cannot make those excuses, because this is a commitment you're making to yourself and to your twins. It's going to make a difference. So, no empty meals, no excuses.
We getting hardcore up in here.
Hardcore. This is real time talk.
Church.
This is
We're
real
gonna
talk.
tell you some truth.
Okay, tip number 7. Wait.
Are you going in
10,
backwards
9,
order?
8. Tip number 8. This is not tip number 7. Tip number 8, because I
Tip
can count.
number 8.
Always add protein to what you're eating. So you're going to want to eat some fruit, because 1, it's yummy, and 2, it's fruit, and it's got great nutrition for your children. But you can't just have fruit, you have to have protein. So I would add nut butter to stuff. I even found nut butter was good with oranges and clementines.
Strangely enough, yeah.
Which is strange, but you can always add a handful of nuts to fruit you're eating. If you are eating crackers or whatever, listen, I ate carbs too. I'm not saying like you can't eat any carbs, but you need to spread some hummus on there. You need to find ways to add protein to every bite you take. That's going to make a big difference.
And then if you have coffee in the mornings, like it's a requirement in this household. You can put butter in there. You can put collagen in there.
I'll talk about collagen.
And you're getting to collagen in a minute. I just skipped a few tips.
Again, always thinking ahead.
So I'm always, that's my job.
Yeah.
But butter would give you a little bit of protein.
A little bit. It can be hard when you're pregnant to eat butter, because that kind of grosses you out sometimes. Depends on the person.
Or MCT oil would help too. So, but anyways, it's just a little something.
Yeah.
Nothing like, you're not gonna get like 10 grams of protein out of it. But anyways.
Tip number 7.
7.
Mixed nuts.
Mixed nuts.
Handful of mixed nuts.
Yep.
Easy snack. You can take them anywhere. This is obvious, but this is something I did that made a difference.
So if you're vegan, this is the only thing we've done that we knew about that would help you protein wise.
Yeah, I should have caveated this whole discussion with I'm a meat eater, I'm a carnivore. If you're vegan, there's a lot of great options for you, like pea protein, things like that, but this vlog will not be about it. I'm really sorry.
Yep.
Tip number 6, beef.
What's for dinner? As Michael Scott would say.
I am a proponent of high fat, low carb eating, not to an extreme. I'll probably do a vlog on keto and my experience with keto. It was good. Don't recommend it forever. I'll do a vlog on it. But some people don't eat beef because they think it's gross. It's really high in fat. That was not. I don't believe that's an issue. I believe nutritionally, red meat can be a really good choice for you. It depends on a lot of things in your own life and your blood type and things like that.
Right.
But beef is really high in protein. So even if you're choosing once a week, give yourself an easy day. This was something that really helped me on the days when I was really full and I didn't want to eat 50 meals. I would choose to go get a brisket or have a burger in one of my meals, and that added a ton of protein in one shot, so that the rest of the day I could not eat as much. I could not have to focus on it all day long. It gets exhausting to constantly count your protein. So beef is an easy way to it's like an easy way out day.
Yeah.
Tip number 5. Tell me here. Hard-boiled eggs. Again, that's obvious, but it's the kind of snack that just helps. It's really good for you.
Yeah.
I probably don't need to say this, but be sure that you're not grabbing the white nasty eggs off the shelf if you can if you can afford it. If you can't, we get it. We happen to have a hookup for like $2 a dozen eggs at a local farm. So it wasn't a cost. It was cheap for us.
Yeah.
But if you can afford it and you can find a cheap way to do it, high quality, farm fresh, brown, multicolored eggs, that's going to give you really healthy omega-3s and keep you from gaining bad cholesterol, bad fat.
And can I just say, hard-boiled egg sucks. It sucks. You get out of the big pot and you boil the water. It's stupid. Get yourself one of those little like hard-boiled egg makers. They have like 12, like a dozen. Like,
we'll add a
size
link
now.
below.
Yeah, I can't
about
remember the
this
name
particular
of it right
product
now.
that
The
Chad's
thing
in
is
love with.
awesome. Oh, it's the Dash. It's the Dash egg cooker. Like, it's just so easy to use. Then you just cool down the like eggs. Oh, and they peel like a dream. I've had it where you hard boil it the old school way and they do not peel, and it's terrible.
Yeah.
So do yourself a favor, get one of those. It's easy. You set it and then forget it. And then once the really obnoxious timer goes off, then you have yourself some eggs. Pour them in water, whatever.
Yeah, that was a lifesaver. And then also note our product caveat link. It just tells you that we don't make money off products right now. Okay, next thing is RX bars. Have this right here.
See our product caveat below.
RX bars.
Hey!
These, we find them at Wegmans. You can probably find them at whatever grocery store you have.
Yeah, I think
but
they
they're
sell at
pretty
Target.
simple ingredients. Literally, the ingredients are printed on the front of the package.
It says no BS, which is,
No BS. So this one has 3 egg whites, 6 almonds, 4 cashews, and 2 dates. That's what I'm eating.
Yeah, and they have like different flavors that like chocolate peanut butter and that sort of thing. So the ingredients will differ based on that, but it's still like just raw ingredients processed into a bar.
Yeah,
and they're actually pretty tasty. I eat them too. So
I think they're really yummy. But what I love about them is that when you go to the protein bar section of your grocery store, there's so much crap in there.
oh my goodness,
Like, you can pick one up and you can see 20 grams of added sugar. Not even
Easy.
naturally. This says sugar because it has dates. Dates are the only thing giving it sugar. But
right.
you'll see a ton of ingredients in some of these nasty protein bars. So something simple like that, where I'm getting some egg whites and some nuts, and I don't have to make anything. Huge help. Okay, tip number 3. Egg white protein. So this is another product that I super love.
J-Rob.
J-Rob, he's so funny. He's so cheesy on this package. Every time I pick these packages up, I'm like, oh, J-Rob. You funny.
Cheers.
But
I hope J-Rob forgives us for this video. But you cheesy, bro.
This has healthy, what I call everything that's not sugar, fake sugar. It's not fake sugar. It's xylitol. It's a natural sugar. But that's like that's a safe thing to be eating when you are pregnant, when you're nursing, at any time. And it has egg whites, and they're good egg whites. They're not from nasty eggs.
Mm-hmm.
And it's dairy free.
Yeah. And is whey gluten?
Whey is dairy.
Dairy. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's why.
Yeah, so this is a non-whey option.
So Amy also, just to caveat this, Amy's gluten-free and dairy-free. So it's made protein kind of searches really difficult. So, she
can't just pick
vegan,
up like a cheese.
But yeah, she can't just have like a cheeseburger. She has to have just a burger, unfortunately, because, cheeseburgers are infinitely better. But the J-Rob, it also comes in like, I think chocolate, and there might be some other flavors. The chocolate, in our opinion, is not as good as the vanilla, but Your mileage
chocolate
may-
better,
may-
but I get vanilla because Chad
very-
likes it.
What? You like the chocolate?
Yeah, I think it's yummier. Actually,
Really?
honestly, the chocolate's
Do I
really
like
hard
the
to find.
chocolate better?
I don't
think
know.
I like the chocolate better.
But vanilla's great. You can add it to a shake. This is something I used to do at night if I hadn't gotten my protein and I was really
Yep.
wanting something yummy because I was pregnant with twins. I would throw this in the blender with like
Mix
some
some-
almond milk
Yep,
and some
nut
cocoa
butter.
powder. And I would feel like I was getting to have something yummy, but I was also getting a ton of protein.
And you could even, nice segue, put collagen in it.
You could if
Take
you
it-
wanted like a lot more protein.
Take it away.
Okay, so something else, another product I really like, is Vital Proteins. This, again, we can find it at Wegmans. If you can't find it at your grocery store, you could probably find it at a local natural food
Vital
store, but also Amazon.
Vital Proteins does not have cheesy packaging.
No, it does not.
They have, sophisticated
It's
packaging.
fancy. As marketers, we approve.
Yeah.
Vital Proteins. So collagen is it's like a buzzword these days. Everyone's eating collagen. This happens to come
They're
from
using it for their skin.
Vital Proteins makes many types of collagen from many types of animals. This happens to be the beef.
Just beef.
It's from grass fed,
Yeah.
but it's incredibly healthy collagen, and it adds a ton of protein. So you can literally put this in anything. You can put it in your tea. You won't add any flavor. You can put it in your coffee. I used to make pancakes or waffles with it. You can add it to baked goods, and it actually makes no difference in the texture.
Yeah.
Note that this is collagen peptides. Collagen peptides will not change your baked goods that I have found. And I've tried a lot of stuff. Collagen protein will change your baked goods. So you got to make sure you're getting the peptides. It turns clear. It gets kind of gelatiny. It's kind of weird. But
Jello.
I'm super into this stuff. We still use it he puts it in my coffee every morning.
Yes, I do.
And it's
I do. I do.
He brings me breakfast every morning while I feed the girls.
Aw, so cute.
He's adorable.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, so you get this. You can have the cookie. I wouldn't recommend having a lot of them, but
Just put protein in it.
add collagen because you really want cookies.
Yeah.
Add it to your waffles or your pancakes or your muffins
Mhm.
or your coffee or your tea.
Make
or
peanut
whatever.
butter cookies.
Make
There you
peanut butter
go.
Cookies. Do it. I'm giving you permission to make
Make-
peanut butter cookies
make-
with collagen peptides.
Make protein-filled cookies, and it's possible, and they're somewhat tasty.
You can't taste it. It tastes amazing. All depends
I
on
said the
recipe you're
cookies
using.
themselves. I was talking about the cookies
Probably
themselves.
because I make the plain cookies. Okay. Everything
They're
I
just
make
healthy
is
cookies.
healthy, and so
Healthy
poor
cookies.
Chad.
Look at that oxymoron. Anyways.
Anyway, you're making it sound like I'm healthier than I am. Only we're thinner.
We make some good chocolate chip cookies. She makes some great monster cookies. They're like garbage cookies where everything's in it. Yeah. Anyways,
Up top.
now I want some of that.
The last tip I will give you, my number
Sorry to
one
make you
tip,
guys hungry.
is also a Vital Proteins product.
Okay. So Vital Proteins, if you're hearing this right now, we're not going to sponsor anything, but that would be great.
You
if
may pay us for this vlog. if you like.
throw somebody this way. Yeah.
Beauty collagen.
Yeah.
Beauty collagen is flavored collagen peptides
It's like Kool-Aid.
that you add to water.
Yeah, it's like Kool-Aid.
Exactly. This flavor is strawberry
tasty.
lemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like them pretty
Yeah,
well.
they like hibiscus. That's a weird one, but yeah,
Yeah.
that one's a good. But even the hibiscus one, you're like, okay, yeah. You know, it makes water bearable. I know when you're pregnant, you're like, I do not want to drink water.
Yeah.
This would help make it bearable, and you're getting your protein. So
Yeah, so what I would do every morning, like before I go to work, is like my first water of the day that I'm taking out of the door with me, I would put collagen beauty water in.
Mhm.
So as I'm drinking my water, I'm drinking protein, which sounds ridiculous. But when you're trying to get 120 grams a day,
Yeah.
You're doing whatever you can. And this was a lifesaver for me. And it tasted pretty yummy. I mean, I really like it still. Still drink it.
as evidenced by this package here.
Kind of refreshing. So those are my top 10 tips. Those are the things
Yep.
I did to get my protein. And I was pretty successful. I'm really proud of it. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, sometimes I would go to my midwife appointment
Sometimes
and
she'd
be
be like
like,
145, and
be like, check me out.
the midwives are like, "Dang, girl,
Yeah.
you're gonna have no problems keeping the babies in." That was another short, but anyways.
Yeah, but got them to 37 weeks, 5.5 pounds,
Yep.
and had a non-preeclampsia, really steady blood pressure type of pregnancy.
Yeah.
I was just really healthy. Every time we'd go to get our ultrasound from the specialist, she would say, "Oh my gosh, they're growing like singletons," and I'd be like, "Protein." So I'm a huge believer in it. I highly encourage you to do it. If you're not convinced, do a little research. It will be worth it. I promise.
You want to recap the top 10? Should we do a recap?
Sure, let's try it out.
All right. Number 10, get it early. So just eat it at breakfast time if you can. Or brunch. Do a big brunch and get all your protein in. Tip number 9.
9, no empty meals.
Number 8, always add protein to anything you have. So like put hummus on stuff. Nut butter. There you go.
Number 7, mixed nuts.
Pretty self-explanatory. Number 6, beef.
Number 5, hard-boiled eggs.
Number 4, RX bars, no BS.
Number 3, egg white protein.
Number 2, collagen, put it in pancakes, waffles, cookies.
Number 1, collagen booty water.
Booty,
Peace out, guys.
Booty water? Booty
I
water?
said beauty water.
Collagen beauty water.
It'll give you a nice booty, though.
Bye, guys.